Okay, I wanted to go over my three trades for the week. Three trades, four trades, four winning trades. Possibly, we'll have to see. What up? I'm gonna open up Robinhood and see my last trade, how it's doing so far. Also check on Webull, just waiting for Webull to open up. But three winning trades. All right, so we have Nvidia. I took a short on Nvidia. I like the way Nvidia. I like the way the puts looked, right? I was sort of sensing like market manipulation on Nvidia. I I not bad. Starting like sensing some market manipulation. I saw that a possibility for at opening that if we go back and look at the on the day, I'm pretty sure I made a YouTube video about it talking about it, but if we go back and we look right, knocked out, I don't know if that's a highs. I want to say it went out. It went up. It went up a whole. I want to say like dollar, $2 maybe, and it got shot back down. I was sort of sensing that. So after I missed out on this, I waited for the next little peak, and I did exit my position around. I could have been up sort of maybe 90, $100. Right? People always say that like I could have been, but I guess I could have been, right? There's nothing I could have done though to know that this was going to reject here. So I played it safe and just let it go around here because I'm not going to try to front run and predict after I'm already in a trade what is to come, right? Once this is sort of like poker, once my cards are dealt, right? And they continue to be dealt, I'm not going to really try to I'm not going to try to hold through something that's telling me not to hold through, right? I'm not going to do that. So I let go here. I let go in profit. I want to take a look at SPY the bluff real quick. SPY, dude, in the last like the last hour, I was talking about how there was like a little range. There was like a range around this 50 cent area where there was a bunch of orders stacked up. It's gone now, but around this range we had a bunch of orders stacked up. So I was kind of like I was thinking like if you take a look at the PC ratio, it was climbing, but I didn't think that it would continue just because of the amount of orders stacked up around this range here. I didn't take an entry. I didn't take a short. I didn't think that short would see like the normal trendy kind of thing where it just pumps and dumps, right? And you see like a huge move down. We take a look at the VIX is declining. The PC ratio is not declining, but it's not an incline, right? It's not trending upwards. See sectors like XLF, um, XLK, especially XLK and XLF, showing strength. It's not the time that you want to be shorting, right? People are with the financials and banks. You have a short-term market bottom. That's kind of why I took the trade. I'll go over that later. Um, so that's currently where SPY is at. I talked about it. I didn't. I wasn't recording, and I had got to make this whole video over again. So, going over my first trade, NVIDIA, I liked it. I talked about it. I said market manipulation, then we're going to decline. I just didn't think that it would hold up, right? I didn't think that after this decline, it would continue to hold what was this area, right? That was pretty surprising. It did hold. My prediction was it would just kind of incline, see see like a spike and then decline, but not hold, right? So, uh, maybe that's a good thing, right? For something to possibly come in the future. But so I'll take a look at my next trade over here on Thursday, which was yesterday. Thursday I took a trade on SPY. So what happened here on SPY that made me want to take a trade? I also want to talk about my feelings on this day, right? So in NVIDIA on this day, I didn't have the most confidence here, right? Something about manipulation and declining and seeing like I'm not the most confident in those, and this was a little bit ugly. So I did exit with profit, but just still a little bit ugly for me. Don't know if that was the approach that I was taking with trying to front run market manipulation before declining, but confidence level wasn't so confident, but I was sure that the idea was somewhat correct, right? There was stuff like financials that was showing me that we weren't really we hadn't really hit a market bottom. And I remember looking at financial sector the day before or the day of to try to figure out if maybe we were seeing a market bottom, but there was nothing that's telling me that the PC ratio was pretty high. So again, telling me that bottom isn't really necessarily in. Um, so yesterday I took a trade here. I think it was the same thing with the banks, right? Banks showing me strength, the PC ratio, everything, the VIX, again, it's all these things stacking up, telling me that a possible market bottom. We come over here, we take a look at the order book, we take a look at the left, the order book showing me strength, types and sales was showing me strength. The ladder was showing me, I did enter around the time of a bunch of orders stacked up against each other. So I did enter and luckily I caught maybe three-fourths of the move, right? And it's almost all of it. I took a trade on FE and I was pretty confident and confidence level, like I was confident on that one for SPY, right? There's no doubt about that one. I took a trade on FE. Why did I take a trade on FE? I took a trade on FE for its we'll take a look at FE, right? So this is a trade. So this is the trade I took on FE. Why did I take the trade on FE, right? Data decay is killing me right now, man. I am not seeing as much profit as had I probably necessarily opened up today and bought at opening, right? Um, Again, it's just data decay. These expire on the 21st. I'm probably not gonna hold over the weekend just because um decay is probably gonna eat up into my profits over the weekend. So probably gonna let go of FE here, but seasonalities, the overall market sentiment, is what's telling me, right? FE, you take a look at the chart, it doesn't look too bad. I'll take a look at it right now. If we look at the left, we take a look at the chart. Maybe if we can break past this level, then we can see a spike up to 43. But I front ran the possible breakout, so I have enough room for the trend to reject and still not necessarily miss out, right? But I position myself in a somewhat relatively good area for the front run. Because I don't know if it's going to break out. No one knows. But again, we take a look at the 3 day. We even take a look up to like the 8 day trend. We see something like XLU and XLE showing the most strength. So I went and looked at the RG chart. I found FE being on the 60-minute. I found XE or FE, sorry, being a possible rotation, having a rotation of money. So I like the market sense. I like the way the market is positioning itself for a move like this. I like XLU being the a leader currently, a leading sector. The seasonality, right? I like the seasonals. That's why I took a trade on FE. Probably going to cut by the end of the day just because I don't want to um, have 30K just run on like bite into all my profits, you know. So I'll cut that today. We want to go over a trade on SPY here that I took. I again, it's the same thing. It's the same thing here, right? Market bottom. we saw the market bottom. Everything was telling me that it was a possible short-term market bottom. Uh, I sort of got that idea before we even came into the day. Uh, I let go way too early on the trade, right? I let go at the first dip. It just dipped too hard for me and for my liking, so I let go. I probably would have never held up until up here, to be honest with myself. Just this dip on its own is enough to kind of shake me out, right? I I maybe had I like zoomed out and taken a look at a maybe a 5 minute chart, but again, I think it's necessarily still the same thing, right? Like you take a look at the 5 minute chart and this could turn green. This could turn green, but it could also continue down, and before you know it, you're you're down, right? My moves are sort of all really short term. They're not long term at all, right? I day trade. That's what I do. So I can't hold through something like this. And then on the 5 minute, it's like a shorter, right? But it continues to go down. And then by minute two, it's like all the way down here. And I like go back and look, and it's like there's no going back, right? Like you just have to cut, and I possibly could have cut it at like at a at a what? Maybe at a loss even. So of course, while my way of trading isn't ideal, it's ideal for me. So. I cut too soon. I cut the trade in this. Could have held up here. Sucks when you make 48 bucks when you could have made like 1,000, right? But that's what happens. And yeah, let me show you guys. Sucks is that that's like really what happened. Take a look at my history for SPY. You take a look at the contracts that I bought. So March 14th, um, so total cost, see if you can see that. I don't think you'll be able to see that. I don't know why it's being all blurry like that. But it's total cost of 612 for my three contracts of 558. And currently they are for three contracts, they are 1,410. So it's like when you could have made like $1,000 on a trade. But you just cut too soon, right? But I would have never known. I'm proud. I'm happy that I made what I did make. I ideally, I'm not gonna glaze myself here. I do have to begin to hold my winners and just see it through, right? If I could do it for my losers, then I can do it for my winners. So I just have to shift that mindset. I guess that just comes with time, right? There's nothing that can give you that bit of time, but shifting the mindset, cutting the losers, and just letting the winners play out. So these are my three trades, four trades for the week. I think I have four trades in total in 3 days, so that's not bad. I do want to keep that short. Um, Spies looking well. Take a look at intraday. We take a look at the 1 day. Currently, what we're looking at today, XLF holding up. It's a it's good prediction here for a short-term bottom. We could get up to this 563 range. If we could see anything up here. We have this big, so we see these orders stacked up here, right? So let's just watch to see how the market reacts to these big orders here. But a lot of orders stacked up in this area. So PC ratio is starting to climb, so could be seeing a market. Oh God, wow. That's crazy. Um, yeah, sometimes you just have people front running. The big 4,000 order here, so I don't think this coming back. We can watch it. I'll watch it. But I just don't think that's coming back. You got a 4,000 order stacked up there. You got a 2,500 lot order stacked up. So you have these orders stacked up here now. Um, Possibly could be a shift market trend here. But that's probably it for today. We'll see how this plays out. Just want to take a look at this first. XLF declining. So that's it. I'll probably make a video on Monday and see where we go from there.